If you are listening to this, then you are more than likely one of the 31 million Americans suffering with back, neck, and shoulder pain today. You have probably had to miss work at least once because of your pain, and you are a regular visitor to the doctor, chiropractor, or therapist. You are also contributing to a staggering $50 billion that is spent each year on back pain, and that is just for the more easily identified costs. You are probably taking some sort of pain relief, and you know you should be exercising, but the lack of mobility and pain make it almost impossible to take part in a regular program. How about this statistic, though? Most cases of back pain are mechanical or non-organic, meaning they are not caused by conditions such as inflammatory arthritis, infection, fracture, or cancer. So what's the number one cause of so much pain? Today's lifestyle, for the majority of us, means that we sit for hours each day, week after week, month after month, and year after year. This position will eventually force the body out of alignment, leading to lower and upper back problems, lack of energy, a collapsed rib cage, loss of waistline, loss of abdominal support, and shoulders will roll forward, forcing the head to sit in an incorrect position. Does any of the above sound familiar? Take a look at the guy on the left. That is how we should look if we are holding correct postural alignment. However, too many of us fit into the other categories, with bones being forced out of neutral. You don't have to have a degree in anatomy to see how these three figures to the right would have major issues in their spine. But hey, you probably know all of this. Let's face it, you've visited a chiropractor or a therapist before. They will have given you all of this information and told you that you can get back to the figure on the left, the one showing the good alignment. So why are you listening now? Ah, yes, you still have back pain, don't you? So why have all those chiropractic visits, massage, medication, pain relief creams, special pillows, and contraptions you've tried, and not to mention paid for over the years, not worked? Surely one of the experts could have given you the answer. Surely you should be pain-free by now, but you're not, are you? What did they tell you, and why didn't they tell you? Well, before I tell you what, let me tell you why. The companies who sold you all of these products, the chiropractors who have adjusted you 1,000,000 times, and the therapists who have tried to rehabilitate the problem just want you to come back for more. That's how they make their living. You are their business. Without your back pain, they go hungry. Let's face it, what are your chiropractors or therapists' parting words to you as you leave their business? Let me take a guess. See you next week. And that's another $80 you've just added to the thousands you have already parted with. What you really want to hear them say is, "Thanks, Mr. Jones. That back pain shouldn't be a problem now. You really don't need to come in and see me again." Now, wouldn't that be music to your ears? All you ask is that you wake up in the morning pain-free, that you're able to go about your day, take part in normal activities, have normal and pain-free movement. Surely there must be something that works. Well, I'm here to tell you there is, and I'm living proof. Before I share the reason for my success, the information you have been searching long and hard for, and the secret the chiropractors know but won't share with you, let me introduce to you the person I am thankful to every day, the person who discovered the one thing that has helped me with my back pain, the person who has saved me thousands, the person who gave me control over my back pain. Let me introduce you to Cheryl Elker.
Hi, my name is Cheryl, and I have worked in the health and well-being industry for the past 30 years. In that time, I have helped world-class athletes to people with hip replacements and everybody in between to achieve their specific goals. I have worked in corporate health, have lectured throughout Europe and the US of A. I am a health and fitness writer for many publications and have written training programs for the health and fitness industry that have been granted continuing education credits with the Florida Board of Physical Therapy, the National Association of Sports Medicine, the American Council of Exercise, and the National Association of Strength Training, to name but a few. I have also worked with a United Kingdom governmental backed program to train and certify exercise professionals. Over these 30 years, I have worked with a lot of people, and one thing I have found is that back pain is indiscriminate. It can affect a world-class athlete as much as it can an elderly, sedentary person with a hip replacement. In fact, statistics show that at least 80% of us will suffer with back pain at least once in our lifetime. It won't surprise you to know then that yes, I am, or should I say, I was a back pain sufferer. So how can I say was with such confidence and conviction? What did I discover that changed my life forever? Well, before I share that with you, let me tell you how my back pain started. I have always been athletic, worked out regularly, ate fairly well and played sports. I certainly in my younger days never had any concerns about back pain. My darling son Jack changed all of that. At the age of 36 I was pregnant with my first child. I was exercising moderately throughout the pregnancy and all was going well. Until one day I awoke to a feeling that my right leg was about to give way and a terrible pain was radiating from my lower back to my buttock all the way to my knee. Unbeknown to me, I was experiencing my first taste of sciatic pain, and boy did I know it. From that day onwards, my life was never the same. Not only because of my son and soon to follow daughter Hannah, but now I was one of the 31 million. Now I was one of the 80%. Like you, I have tried everything. Creams, medication, heat pads, ice packs, massage, chiropractors, special pillows, the latest piece of equipment. And yes, I too have hung upside down from a door frame, all with the promise of making my pain disappear. Not only have I tried everything, but trying everything came at a price. The money I have spent over the years would frighten you. Hey, no it wouldn't, would it? Because you've spent it too. So why no answers from the experts? Why no cure? Why no relief from the creams and medications? Why was I still suffering? What weren't they telling me? Why was the only thing I was hearing was, see you next week for your usual appointment, or you'll need to buy this from us now, this will definitely work. Why was I spending more and more money with the same result? You know it's the first sign of madness, don't you? But hey, the pain will drive you mad. You just want it to stop. So before I put you out of your misery once and for all, and you can finally use your hard-earned cash for more pleasurable things in life, let me share with you how I made my discovery to a pain-free life, and how I have helped literally thousands to do the same. Fed up and disillusioned with all the chiropractors and remedies that were guaranteed to work and never did, I began my own research. As previously mentioned, I had worked extensively in all aspects of the health and well-being industry, so I turned to my anatomy and physiology background. Surely my back pain was related to my muscles and bones somewhere along the line. Also, the plethora of chiropractors I had visited over the years had told me that my problems were due to an alignment issue around my sacroiliac joint in my pelvis. What I could not understand was that if it was an alignment issue and their job was to realign me, then why oh why, when I just got adjusted, was I not fixed? Surely if they put back whatever was out, it should stay where it should be. But no, as I left their office, my trusted chiropractor would say with a smile on his face, "See you next week." Why did he know that I would need another adjustment in a week's time? I guess you could say, well, it might take a little time for it to go back completely. Why did I still need adjusting a year later, and the year after that? Why did the offending bones or joint keep moving back and out of alignment? Was it something I was doing or not doing? And why didn't he share that information with me so I could stop or start doing whatever it was that was causing me to have to go back week after week? Let's face it, when you go to the dentist for a cavity, they fill the cavity. They tell you how you should be brushing, flossing, and the types of food you should avoid so it doesn't happen again. Why wasn't I getting that type of advice for my back pain from my chiropractor? Now, I am sure you've heard this story before. It's your story. I am sure you've asked the same question over and over again. And believe you me, it's also the same question 31 million Americans are asking as we speak. Now, your story may not be identical to mine, but I have no doubt it will be similar. You will have tried something over and over again expecting a different result. I did say that was the first sign of madness, didn't I? And guess what? You're probably still trying, because that back pain is still there and you just want to live your life pain-free. We all deserve that, surely. So how about trying something new? Something that will work? Well, it's here at the press of a button. Do you know that you are potentially about to change your life forever? Imagine a life without back pain. Imagine being able to fix yourself. Imagine pain once and only once. Imagine changing your postural alignment forever. Imagine being able to move your joints pain-free. Well, stop imagining. The answer is here. At the click of the button, you jump out of being one of the 31 million, and you can use your hard-earned cash to enjoy yourself with a body that is pain-free. I'm going to hand you back to Todd now, who will get you started on your road to recovery.
Thanks, Cheryl. So now that you've met the person who changed my life, I've just realized you might be wondering who I am. Sorry for being so rude. I should have introduced myself earlier. My name is Todd Bennett, and yes, I too was suffering with back pain. Again, you will notice the was. I have Cheryl to thank for that. Now, my pain was a little different to Cheryl's. My pain was in my neck and shoulder area caused by secondary job sitting at a desk hour after hour, day after day, day in, day out. Guess what? My job hasn't changed, but my neck and shoulder pain has. It's gone. Not only am I enjoying a pain-free life, but I'm enjoying all the extra time I've gained not sitting in a room waiting for my next adjustment. I'm also enjoying the extra money I now have not having to pay for all the adjustments. I also have more room in my garage because I was able to throw away all those gadgets I had purchased over the years that I had been led to believe would alleviate my pain. And my bathroom cupboards are empty because they are not stocked with all the creams I've tried over the years. I heard about Cheryl's discovery from a colleague who had similar issues to me. And I'm sure if you are an office worker or run your own business from home and sit in a computer for hours every day, then you too will be experiencing the same problems we had. Does a vice-like grip across your shoulders, constant neck ache, regular headaches, or worse still, migraine sound familiar? Hey, you may even have TMJ dysfunction and bulging discs thrown in for good measure. How many massages have you had trying to soften the muscle from your neck to your shoulders, only to find that not only was it excruciatingly painful having the massage, but when you woke up the next morning, the muscle was hard as rock again? How many special pillows have you purchased? How many heat pads do you own? How many pads are in the freezer waiting for you to wrap around your neck and shoulder area when the pain becomes too much? How many headache pills have you purchased over the years? What about the cost involved in seeing the dentist for your TMJ dysfunction? Has your jaw had to be realigned? Do you have to wear a guard to bed? Have you had to wear braces to help with realignment? What about the new beds and mattress that you may have purchased? It's an expensive business, this neck and shoulder pain, isn't it? So I guess you would be really happy to make one last purchase. One purchase that would cost you no more than one of your regular visits to your chiropractor. You wouldn't have to pay for it again the next week, the next month, or even the following year. One payment and the results that give you control over your back pain. How wonderful it would feel not only to be pain-free, but imagine all the money you would be saving. My colleague, who I mentioned previously, well, when I say colleague, he is actually my boss. You know, the one who shared the secret with me on how he fixed his back pain? Well, he now uses his extra cash for his passion in life, playing golf. Not only does he now have the money to pursue his passion, but his golf has never been better. He tells me he is now out driving his friends by at least 30 yards, and can control his short game because he is able to make a swing that is pain-free, a swing that is fluid and easy as opposed to a half swing that is stopped in mid-flow by his lack of mobility and the pain that the action was causing. At 63 years of age, he thought he would never be able to improve his game. He had almost accepted that his age was causing the joint muscular pain he was experiencing. After all, nothing he had ever tried had worked, so it had to be age-related. My boss is living proof that age is not a barrier and that you do not have to accept that this is the way that it's going to be from now on. A slippery slope of reduced mobility and more aches and pains as you age. He has turned regression into progression. He became someone who took a proactive approach to his neck and shoulder pain. Instead of a person who reacted to his pain, he pressed the button and changed his life. Are you ready to do the same? Well, it's here. Just one press of a button and you could be making the best decision of your life. One that could potentially change your life forever. Are you ready to become pain-free? Are you ready, just like Cheryl, to eliminate that awful sciatic and lower back pain that has plagued you for years? Are you ready, like me and my boss, to stop suffering with neck pain and shoulder pain? Are you ready to save thousands of dollars? Are you ready to have more time to do the things that you want to do instead of wasting time in waiting rooms for weekly appointments? Well, it's here. Now is the time to change your life and take a proactive approach to your back, neck, and shoulder pain. Press the button and find out what thousands of other people are discovering today. A way to take control of your back pain and eliminate it forever.
So what do you pay for a chiropractic adjustment? $50, $60, $70, $80? What about the doctor's visits? They don't come cheap no matter what plan you're on. How much are all the gadgets that are available on the market and never work? Well, you don't get much change from $100, that's for sure. Painkillers, creams, supplements, they all come at a price, and it's a price that is repeated week in, week out. So what if I told you that Secretbackpaincure is available to you for less than one chiropractor visit? Would you be interested? So your worst case scenario would be that you would have to miss one of your weekly chiropractic sessions and you could have my back pain program basically for free. Now that's got to be worth the risk, hasn't it? In truth though, there is no risk. You will gain results with my program and you will become one of the 20% who does not suffer constantly with back, neck or shoulder pain. Not only will you get results that will change your life forever, we are actually taking all the risk. If you are not completely satisfied within 60 days, we will give you a full refund. No questions asked, just your money back. So what am I giving you for less than one chiropractic visit? Firstly, you get my fully color illustrated ebook. The ebook gives you a detailed plan with a step-by-step guide showing you what you need to do to take a proactive approach to relieving your pain today. The retail cost for the ebook is $15.95. Secondly, my Free Yourself from Back Pain DVD. I know my ebook is extremely detailed and easy to follow. However, so I ensure your success with the program, I have included a 1-hour DVD that shows me working with two real people, one male and one female. You can then see how the program works with people just like you. This is a truly clear visual and verbal plan to follow daily, which will help you achieve your new pain-free life. The combination of the ebook and the DVD will show you how, so there is no margin for error. You will be clear on exactly what you are doing and when. And you don't have to spend hours each day, 10 minutes a day, and you'll have it covered. The retail cost of the DVD is $41. The combined price of the DVD and my ebook would cost you $66.95. But I'm not stopping there. I will be on hand to you for 3 months for you to seek advice. Any questions you have, I will answer within 48 hours. And yes, the answer will come from me and not from a member of my staff. The value of 3 months of email coaching? $90. As if that's not enough. I am also including a year subscription to my monthly newsletter. This newsletter will have lots of health tips, articles, and healthy recipes for you to enjoy. So the value has now risen to $156.95. But hey, I said it would cost you no more than one visit to your chiropractor, didn't I? Well, it won't. Buy now, and all of this will be yours for only $49.95. Yes, you've heard correctly, $49.95. So go ahead, press the Buy Now button, and you are on a road to a pain-free life. Remember, there is no risk, just great results, 60-day money-back guarantee, no more monthly or weekly fees to pay, just a one-off payment, all for less than one chiropractic session. It really is only $49.95.